In the first scene of Hotel Cocaine's second episode, Zulio furiously questions Roman about what transpired. Chucho is in the intensive care unit, and the DEA agent is upset because people have died. He makes it plain that he will speak with Chucho when he awakens and get the tea for Nestor. Roman worries that Chucho may turn on him after he wakes up. Roman's prospects don't appear good if Chucho survives. He stays by Nestor's side even now. Nestor, who views Chucho as a brother, is determined to save him. Nestor admits to Roman that, even at great danger, he will breach the hospital's security to get Chucho. Roman learns that attempts are being made to counterfeit the mutiny card at the mutiny. They also gave him the responsibility of amusing Rick, Burton's friend. Rick is a musician that is having trouble writing right now. He's hoping that staying at the mutiny will inspire him and provide the solution to his problem. Burton tries everything, including women, cocaine, and narcotics, but nothing works. While remaining at the club, Roman tells Candace the truth about Nestor, the DEA, and the fact that he shot Chucho. To find out Chucho's status, he urges her to get in touch with one of her nursing acquaintances. Chucho is doing well, and the doctors anticipate that he will heal, Candace learns. Later that evening, Roman receives an instruction from Zulio to tell Nestor a falsehood about Chucho's protection being doubled by the DEA. He fears Nestor may try to enter covertly and kidnap Chucho. Meanwhile, Candace encounters Phil, her former adversary, the guy who deceived her and other women into being sold to a sex trafficking organization. Phil tries to apologize, but it becomes apparent that he is not being honest. He tries to fool other girls at the mutiny, and Candace tells him to stop, but he makes fun of her. Roman is disturbed at home when he learns that Valeria is not attending her confirmation courses. She shares her skepticism of God with him during their conversation. She was profoundly affected by her mother's passing and is wondering why God allowed her to pass away. Chucho persuades her to go to her final confirmation class by urging her to trust in the bigger scheme of things. The following day, despite Roman's warning regarding the DEA protection, Nestor plans to kidnap Chucho. Though Nestor thinks the Orishas, or divine protection spirits, will be on their side, Roman clarifies that they are too exposed. Roman gives Candace a call and asks her to stay put at the club while he and Nestor hatch this crazy scheme to save Chucho. Actually, Roman wants to take advantage of the confusion to assassinate Chucho. Regretfully, Roman and Nestor are duped by the DEA into believing Chucho has been seized. When they find out that they saved a random dead body, Zulio has Chucho securely hidden and is just waiting for him to come to. Though unable to speak, Chucho writes down Roman's name when he wakes up. Zulio begins to question whether Roman is being dishonest with him and whether he was part of the plot to kill Chucho. Later on, Roman makes an attempt to persuade Nestor to pursue Chucho once more, but Nestor declines. He knows Chucho won't turn him in to the police. Zulio meets with Roman that evening and tells him that Chucho will discuss everything. When Zulio brings up the night of the shooting, Roman acts as though he doesn't know anything. Candace informs Roman about Phil when she meets him in his office following their meeting with Zulio. After beating Phil mercilessly out of a fit of wrath, Roman threatens to never let him back into the mutiny. We find out that Roman is very protective of Candace and that she was saved from Phil by him. Once she has calmed him down, they talk about the mess Nestor and the DEA have made of him. Roman begs for forgiveness and acknowledges that, with Valeria's okay, he intends to confess to Zulio. Candace, though, begs him to hold out hope that Chucho might pass away. The next day, Rick is brought by Burton for the service, and Roman concentrates on Valeria's confirmation. Although Rick is still uninspired, the service motivates him to start working on his upcoming record. Nestor, on the other hand, begs the Orishas to keep Chucho alive. A friend of Candace's who works as a nurse helps her sneak into the hospital where she kills Chucho in order to save Roman. When Roman gets home, Nestor is waiting for him in secret. After telling Roman about Chucho's passing, Nestor requests that Roman serve as his second in command. They are unaware that Zulio is observing them from a distance. The review of the episode. Roman believed that Chucho's passing would take care of all of his issues, but paradoxically, it just made them worse. He needs to exercise utmost caution in both his handling of Zulio and his response to Nestor's request. We're also interested in Candace. We understand that she views Roman as her savior, but isn't it excessive to kill a man for him? Does she feel any affection for him? It will be intriguing to watch if Zulio ever finds out the real reason behind Chucho's passing. Will Candace escape punishment for killing a man?